The Bachelorette is returning October 13th, and it's starting to feel like a distant dream from when The Bachelorette was put on hold, the longest off-season ever commenced, and my friends started looking at me like, are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine! Totally fine! I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
But now, we're just a month away, and previews for the season are starting to come out, with yesterday's coming alongside of the first season of Dancing with the Stars featuring Bachelorette Kaitlyn Bristowe. Yes, we got a teaser to add to our pre-season sleuthing, and yeah, we've got a bit more information to go on in it, as we try to piece together how things go down on what we already know is going to be one of the most unusual seasons ever. So, you know the drill. If you want to know absolutely nothing about the season, this is your out. And as for anything involving Tayshia or her time as the lead, please don't post any spoilers like that. Otherwise, let's take a look at this teaser.
Drama this soon is a little bit crazy.
Tuesday, October 13th.
My heart's pounding.
You want Clare-ity.
Alright, so we get another look at a contestant here. This is Blake, who's from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. This shot is from night 1, and obviously Blake's heart is pounding because he just walked out of the limo. Because we can see Claire is in her night 1 getup. And can I also address Claire saying,
Drama this soon is a little bit crazy.
Cause I'm like, is it though? Is it? I know we haven't seen a season in like months, but early drama and The Bachelor go together like Chris Harrison and Always Saying,
it is the most dramatic season ever.
But early drama is going to be a big talking point for the first few episodes of the season, considering we know that at some point, likely only after a few weeks, Claire is getting replaced by Tayshia. Now, it's no longer a question of if that happens, but how that happens, and we'll get into a little more detail on that as the preview moves along.
You want Clare-ity.
I'm so falling in love with you.
We caught you in a lie.
You want us to clarify.
Oh yeah, the clairvoyant part of me is seeing a lot of puns in this preview's future. And to start off this segment of the preview, we have a little dose of romance, with Claire telling someone she's so in love with them. Now, of course, we don't know who she's talking to, or rather we can't prove who she's talking to, but as we do search for proof, we'll be taking note of what Claire is wearing here, and maybe in a future teaser or season preview, we'll get something more concrete to connect to this shot. Every little bit of preview has its value. They then switch over to the drama and another shot of Jason telling someone, we caught you in a lie, which is almost certainly another dude and not Claire. Now, if you've watched my video on the first look preview, you'll remember Jason as this guy. And if you've watched my video on how a season preview is edited featuring Juan Pablo's season, you'll recall that when someone is continuously highlighted, they are either going to make it far or be involved in a lot of the action of the season. Of course, at this point you might also be going, but Bachelor Fantake, does this even matter? Claire is only going to be the Bachelorette for a few episodes, and it's been on blast who she likely ran off with. Well, you gotta remember this. The men who are on Claire's season, or at least most of them, are also the men who are going to be vying for Tayshia's heart, and that season's already wrapped up with Tayshia now back on social media. So not only are the Bachelor editors going to be introducing us to who's important in Claire's portion of the season, they're going to be introducing us to who's important with Tayshia's as well. We aren't just going to be thinking about this possession, we're thinking about how we're going to end up in the end zone. We gotta be playing that 4D chess. However, it is also really early, so don't start placing your bets on Tayshia getting engaged to Jason or anything, but we can, however, put a little asterisk next to his head as someone who's going to play a role in the upcoming season. Alright though, let's get back into this next bit.
You want us to clarify.
I'm not done yet.
You are done. Get out of here.
You want clarification.
Ah, we have our first potential villain of the season. This guy right here, giving the seemingly smug little smile and saying, I'm not done yet, is Yosef. And Claire is already sending him to the curb. Now, one thing we can spot is Claire's dress and hairstyle here. It's different from her night 1 outfit. So this drama won't be on the first episode. And I'd also say that as we gear up for Tayshia's time as the lead, it's probably safe to cross this guy off of our list of men who might return and win Tayshia's heart as well. You know, 'cause villain. So, hey, already making progress here.
You just don't know when it's gonna happen.
But you don't have top secret clearance.
Alright, we've got 2 more men showing up. Zachary is the first, and he's tearing up not knowing, quote, when it's going to happen. Will Clare give him a one-on-one? Will Clare send him home? Will ABC ever announce that Tayshia is going to be the Bachelorette? He just wants to know when it's going to happen. The second man here is Dale, who's been blindfolded and is getting a surprise kiss. Who could it be? Chris Harrison, is that you? Now, this isn't the first time we've seen Clare and Dale locking lips in a preview. In the first look preview from almost 2 weeks ago, we got this shot. Now this is from night 1, as we can see Clare in her first night outfit. This, however, is not. Meaning all that speculation going around that Dale is the one who steals Clare's heart, well, the evidence is just piling up at this point. Okay though, let's get into this last bit of preview.
What is happening?
Congratulations, you've just blown up The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette premieres Tuesday, October 13th on ABC.
So there's a string of quick shots here, like this shot, which is definitely Uzoma, probably reacting to some sort of group date or in-house drama based off of the casual clothing he's wearing. A shot of Clare tearing up, which is bound to happen in any season of this show. This shot from night 1, which we talked about in the last preview video. A shot of dudes yelling Clare into what I can only assume is the Grand Canyon. That, or they lost Clare at the mall.
Jason! Claire! Jason! Claire!
But most importantly, this snippet with Chris Harrison.
Congratulations, you've just blown up The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette.
So of course, everything here screams the moment where Chris Harrison sits down with Clare, and her saying she already knows who she wants and that she doesn't want to go further with the show. Now yes, this could be a fake out, but come on. With all the news about Clare being replaced with Tayshia, this looks like the moment her and production come to an agreement to end Clare's portion of the season. Now what I think is important to note here is how Chris Harrison is speaking. He kinda seems happy. So the idea that Clare and production ended the show at odds with each other is getting less and less likely, at least in how they're going to present it on air. Which means we can already piece together a small picture of how things are going to play for however many episodes Clare is going to have this season. Night 1 occurs, and things are already heating up with Dale. Jason here gets a one-on-one, or at least some alone time, as we discussed in the last preview video, and he plays a part in calling out someone as a liar. Now this person could be Yosef, an early villain, and whatever he's done gets found out by Clare, who sends him packing. Meanwhile, there's more kissing with Dale, and Clare decides she's done here. She knows what she wants. Finally, she sits down with Chris Harrison and, well, blows up her season. Her and production shake hands, Clare exits stage left with her man, and in comes Tayshia. And as for what happens with her, well, we'll just have to wait and see for her previews to drop, probably not until Clare's segment of the show comes to an end. So there you have it, the Bachelorette 2020 teaser preview breakdown. I hope you enjoyed the sleuthing and speculation, and be sure to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. We've got less than a month to go until the premiere. So until next video, Bachelor Fantake, out.
Congratulations, you've just blown up The Bachelorette.